Good morning, students. Let's start with today's lecture. This is the fourth lecture on PDA problems. So let's get started. We had started with the problem in the last lecture, which we were not able to complete due to time constraints. So let's first complete those two problems which were left, and then I'm going to start with a new topic. There are two topics left in PDA. Problem, two topics on various problems. First is CFG to PDA, and second is the reverse, that is PDA to CFG. So in this lecture, first complete those two left problems, remaining problems, and then we will be starting with this topic where we would be given a CFG and we would need to convert that CFG into a PDF. Okay, we have already seen many questions, many type of questions in which conversions were involved, mealy to Moore machine, Moore to mealy machine, NFA to DFA, minimize DFA, etc. So this is again one of those type of conversion problems where you would be given a CFG and you need to convert that CFG into a PDF. Okay. So let's start with today's problem. The very first problem which is in front of you is about a odd palindrome. So, as I had explained in the previous lecture, an odd palindrome is basically a palindrome which is of odd length. Okay. In this case, what exactly you're given is you are given a string W and you are given a string WR, where there is one more character C, which is nothing but present in between W and WR. So it is sandwiched between W and WR. Okay. So our question is, we need to design a PDA which should be able to accept any language of this format. That is, first of all W's must be accepted. Then the C, what about the C? We will see in the next sections. That is, we have to bypass this C because this C is nothing but a middle character, a separator between W and WR. So it's one of those easiest problems, easiest type of palindromes where there is one middle character C, and what you need to do is you need to bypass that C and start popping whatever is there in the stack from the next character onwards. So the logic is very simple. Logic would be like this. Keep pushing till C, bypass C, and start popping after C. Now, as there are different characters A and B, we are going to use two different variables, as you all are aware of. Those variables are X and Y. Okay. So in general, I have written over here, keep pushing till C. So what are we going to push? We are going to push X comma Y. X for A and Y for B respectively. Similarly, bypass C and start popping X comma Y after C, depending upon the condition. So this is in general the logic is all about. Next, we know that we need to have some sort of transition functions, as we all are aware of. We have already done problems in those last three lectures on PDA. So I hope you are now comfortable with how to design the implementation, how to design the transition functions, etc. So I would be starting with the transition function. Okay. So initially our stack is empty, and let's take an example because it makes things easier. For example, it is somewhat like this. Okay, so this much part is W and this much part is WR. Is it clear now, the structure? Okay, so we are going to start pushing all the characters onto the stack until C. Once we encounter a C, we will simply bypass it, change our state, and after that we are going to start popping whatever is there on the stack, right? So the transitions should go like this, because initially what happens is your inputs can start with A, your inputs can even start with B. So we have to remain in state Q0 only, as you are all aware of, I guess. Okay, because we have already done problems based on these uncertainties, right? So initially, whenever my stack is empty, what I need to do is I need to simply add X or push X onto the stack. The state is going to remain same. We all are aware of it, how to do so, right? Any doubts so far? Kindly let me know. Okay. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm considering the initial states of A and B together over here. You can write whichever fashion you wish. I'm simply covering A and B together in one step. आप ऊपर नीचे कैसे भी लिख सकते हो, ए के टर्म्स पहले लिखो देन बी के टर्म्स लिखो, आप पे है, राइट? सो आई एम बेसिकली डूइंग इट ऑल टुगेदर. पहले ए के टर्म्स लिख दिया मैंने, देन बी का टर्म लिखा ऑन एम्प्टी स्टैक, राइट? इज इट क्लियर? So basically, what happens is the stack is initially empty. The first symbol could be an A. The first symbol even could be a B. So in that case, if the symbol is A, so I will be pushing an X. If the symbol is B, I will be pushing a Y. Clear with this? Next step is, uh, what if the stack is already having a character X, that is A on top of A, right? So that would look somewhat like this: Q0 A on top of X. I know that we have not encountered C yet. So what has to be done is it will be simply XX, correct? Similarly, what about Y on top of Y? That is B on top of B. In that case, it would be somewhat like this. It would be Q0, comma YY, right? Any more condition? You only let me know. Now follow our example. Our example was like this. It was A, B, B, C, B, B, A. Okay. So if I follow our example, it is nothing but the stack would be first of all filled with an X. Then what happens is we are encountering a B on top of A. We have no transitions for that as of now. Is there any transition of A on top of B or B on top of A over here? As of now, no. I can't see that. So what we need to do is we simply need to add those transitions, right? So what needs to happen is it is nothing but transition of Q0 A on top of Y. That is nothing but it is somewhat like this BA, because A is on top of Y. That is Y मतलब पहले से stack में B है, right? So it would be B followed by A. That is A on top of Y. In this case, what we need to do again, we need to remain in state Q0 only, but this time it would be XY. Why? Because there is already a Y present in stack and I'm pushing an X on top of it, right? Similarly, ulta case hoga Q0 B on top of X would be nothing but Q0 YX. Am I clear? Kindly let me know. Just follow these transition functions and let me know if it's clear. Okay. What about others? I will quickly brush up once again what I have written so far. Okay. Just have a look. So far, what is happening? The stack is empty, so we can either have A as the first symbol or B as the first symbol. So if A is the first symbol, I would simply push X on top of R. If B is the first symbol, I would simply push a Y on top of R. Similarly, the next set is all about A on top of A and B on top of B. I'm writing it here for your understanding. So what is happening? Initially यहाँ पे R था, so it is only A, it is B. Now over here it is A on top of A and B on top of B. So it simply means A on top of A मतलब X on top of X. So that is what is happening over here. Similarly, B on top of B मतलब Y on top of Y, right? The last push operation is all about A on top of B. ऐसे रीड करना है, गलती से उल्टा मत पढ़ना. That is already there is a B and we are pushing one more X. Similarly, B on top of A. That is already there was an A and I'm pushing one B. So that is being signified using these operations. Clear? So all these 6 operations are your push operations. Okay? Clear with this? Now let's move ahead. We know that we have to encounter the C. अब तक C आया नहीं है. So what happens is take this also as an example. आगे देखो क्या होता है. C की बात करते हैं हम लोग. It is nothing but Q0 C on top of x and the second transition would be q0 c on top of y. दोनों possibilities है ना अपने पास. b के बाद भी c आ सकता है and a के बाद भी c आ सकता है, right? So in that case, what happens is I have already told you that we are not doing anything. We are simply bypassing the particular C character. So what exactly happens is whatever is there on the stack, it will remain as it is. I will simply change my state from Q0 to Q1 in both the cases. Am I clear? Yeah, correct. Only the states will change from Q0 to Q1 because I'm bypassing it. Anything else is left? Do you think anything else could be added over here? कुछ मिस कर रहा हूं मैं? You only look at it and tell me. Do we need to add one more state over here, one more transition over here, basically? Or is it fine? Basically, the C could be coming after A, the C could be coming after B. What else? Correct. Only C. Now have a look at the question once again. क्वेश्चन में किधर भी दिया हुआ है क्या एनी पावर ऑफ आर वन कुछ दिया है कि मिनिमम इट शुड बी वन और समथिंग एल्स. जैसे नॉर्मली हमारे केस में होता है ना ए रेस टू एन लिखा होता है एंड बी रेस टू एन होता है वेयर एन इज मोर देन इक्वल टू वन. But in this case, there is nothing mentioned over here. So W and WR can even be null terms. It can even be zero, right? So in such a case, L would be consisting of only C. And अगर एक character भी हुआ तो वो तो अपने में एक पैलिंड्रोम ही है ना. Am I correct or not? If it consists of only a single character, then also it is a palindrome and it is of odd length of one. So hence, we have to address that also. So in such a case, what will happen is the machine could accept only a C and move to the bypass state. Basically, it would be somewhat like this: Q0 C on top of R, because initially stack is empty, right? So it will go to Q1, comma R. It will remain same, right? So we have to add this state also just to make the machine foolproof, correct? So it is nothing but bypass operations. And last we are left with popping operations. So as we know that once we have encountered the C, उसके बाद हमें pop करना है, right? So obviously अपना example वापस लेते हैं. It is A B B C B B A. Okay. So take this stack. Initially stack was having only R. पहला character आया so it became A, that is X. अगला character आया तो it became Y. Next character आया तो it is again Y. So the stack somewhat looks like this. Okay. Now what happens is we have read these values. Now the pointer is at C. We have simply bypassed it. Okay. And the pointer is now at B. So just to make sure that it is a palindrome, अभी यहाँ पे B आया है, right? So what is expected from the stack? Stack के top पे क्या होना चाहिए? Now I am reading a B, right? So stack के top पे क्या होना चाहिए? तो ही मुझे idea मिलेगा कि that is a palindrome. Now I am in state Q1. Only tell me. Palindrome proof करना है ना? We have bypassed C. Now the topmost input which I am reading is a B. So you only tell me for it to be a palindrome, what should be there on top of the stack? Why? Correct. Because I am reading a B, it will be a palindrome only अगर लास्ट सिंबल जो रीड किया है स्टैक पे वो भी बी ही होना चाहिए. अगर बी है मतलब टॉप पे क्या आना चाहिए? वाई. करेक्ट. सो इट शुड बी Q1 B कॉमा वाई. अगर ऐसा हुआ तो ही आई विल बी पॉपिंग इट. करेक्ट. नाउ आई डोंट नीड टू चेंज माई स्टेट. डू आई? बिकॉज आई डोंट नो अगला कैरेक्टर ए होगा या बी होगा. अगेन दैट अनसर्टेनिटी थिंग. So even if I'm popping, I don't need to change my state. Am I clear? Because अगला symbol भी Q1 से ही read होगा. If you remember, it is uncertain अगला A है कि B है. So whatever is the input, it will again start with Q1 only. So just assume that we have read this. Next is again my state is in Q1. Next symbol वापस B है. तो मुझे वो लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है because the machine will remain in B only. So it is understood that it is again going to happen the same. Next is there is one more possibility that I can get an A and this time the top should be an X. राइट, करस्पॉन्डिंग वैल्यूज ही होने चाहिए ना टॉप पे, राइट. So again the same thing will happen. It will be q1 comma epsilon. So basically I'm popping just to avoid n number of states. We are in q1 only, correct? We have read all the values from the stack. So basically, if you're getting confused, this is nothing but a loop only. But as we are starting with Q1 and ending on Q1, so it is well understood that it is a loop only. We don't arbitrarily need to show the loop sign. जरूरत नहीं है loop sign का, because already loop ही है वो, Q1 से Q1 पे ही जा रहा है, right? Last क्या बचता है? My stack is empty, only R is there, my input is empty, right? So what I can do is I can now directly go to the final state because I am in Q1, input is empty, stack top is R, and I can directly jump now to the final. Am I clear? Kindly let me know. So these are all the popping operations. Clear? तो वैसे सिंपल है क्वेश्चन, लेकिन you need to practice. Odd palindrome is simpler as compared to even palindrome. Okay. So if you want, just take a screenshot, or if you want, just go through it once again. Just take 2 minutes, not more than that. These are the pushing operations. After this, we are going to start with the even palindrome. Okay, after push, there is bypass and popping operation. Okay, so let's start with the even palindrome. I hope this is clear now. So let's move on towards the even palindromes. As I had already explained in the last lecture, the basic difference between even and odd palindromes. I'm again going to repeat it once again in short, the theory part. So even palindromes, as you can see, are of these form WWR, where there is no middle character present. By the way, the middle character is not necessarily it's going to be A, B, C. It can be anything. Which be X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, whatever. Okay. So just have a look over here. The even palindromes don't have a middle character at all. जो इनपुट्स है, इनपुट्स में से ही कोई तो एक मिडिल कैरेक्टर बनेगा. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ W इज इक्वल टू ए बी ए एंड WR ऑब्वियसली ए बी ए नहीं, कुछ और लेते, ए बी बी लेते, देन WR would be BBA, right? So the palindrome is nothing but WWR. So it's a combination, concatenation. तो क्या बनेगा palindrome? ABB, BBA. Now, in the previous case, it was crystal clear that C तक push करना है, C के बाद popping start करना है. In this case, there is no distinction. Why so? Because the length is obviously even, so we are not sure कि middle string कौन सा है, right? Middle character कौन सा है. First thing is like that. We are not aware of what exactly is the middle character till when we need to push and from where we need to pop. There is no clear distinction. That is why this problem is a clear cut example of NPDA, that is non deterministic push down automata. Why non deterministic? Because it's a clear example कि अब इतने सारे B characters है, there are no single characters which can actually tell me that we have reached the middle of the string. So in this case, what happens? Two cases arise. Case number one. Case number one is the middle of the string is not reached. We are assuming that the middle of the string is not reached, and hence we continue to push the respective symbols on the stack. Because क्या है कि in the previous case, as you can see that there was a middle character C, so we knew that C tak we have to push and after C we need to pop. But in this case, there is no such middle string, so the machine has two cases. First case is it assumes that the middle character is not reached and it keeps on pushing back. Am I clear with the first case? It is assumed that I'm writing that the middle character is not reached and the PDA keeps on pushing the alphabets into the stack. Do let me know if the case one is clear, otherwise case two नहीं समझेगा. Come on, give me your feedback. Okay. Once again, read it. It's like there is no specific middle character. So what exactly is happening? The machine assumes that it has not reached the middle character and it keeps on pushing the alphabets into the stack. So इससे क्या होगा कि at the end जब वो पूरा string read कर लेगा उसको तभी भी समझेगा नहीं कि it is not a palindrome or it is a palindrome because वो confused है. So this is our case one, that the machine is not understanding what is the middle of the string because as you can see B के बाद वापस B आ रहा है. So it's somewhat like already B था on top of B ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है. So it is nothing but B on top of Y. So in that case, machine is totally confused कि it has to start popping or it has to keep on pushing. So this is the case number one. The middle character is not reached and the PDA keeps on pushing the alphabets onto the stack. Now let's talk about case number two. Case number two ही important है. उधर से अपना actual palindrome start होगा. आयुष इन सच अ केस ना जो आपका लॉजिक है फेल होगा बिकॉज क्या होगा पता है क्या अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि फॉर कॉन्सिक्यूटिव एज एंड बी स्टार्ट पॉपिंग डायरेक्टली वी कांट से दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट पॉपिंग अदरवाइज क्या होगा यहाँ पे ए के लिए एक्स पुश किया बी के लिए वाई पुश किया मैंने अगले बी पे वापस वाई पॉप हो जाएगा सो आई एम लेफ्ट विथ एक्स सिमिलरली अगला बी आएगा वाई पुश अगला बी वाई पॉप एंड देन ए पॉप इट्स क्लियर बट वी कांट डायरेक्टली से दैट कि एक पर्टिकुलर अगर कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर्स है तो स्टार्ट पॉपिंग बिकॉज एज यू कैन सी ये होने के बाद भी स्ट्रिंग ऐसा हो सकता है आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि वी कांट डायरेक्टली से दैट व्हेनेवर देयर आर कॉन्जिक्यूटिव एज और वी स्टार्ट पॉपिंग केस 2 इज द मिडल ऑफ द स्ट्रिंग इज रीच्ड and hence start to pop the respective symbols from the stack. We have to take into consideration both the cases. मैं बताता हूँ एग्जाम्पल एग्जैक्टली क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं इट विल बी वेरी क्लियर अगर एग्जाम्पल लेके सॉल्व करेंगे तो ज्यादा समझेगा ओके सो बेसिकली क्या होगा वेन एवर द कैरेक्टर्स आर रिपीटिंग वी हैव टू डिवाइड आवर ट्रांजिशन इनटू टू पार्ट्स one will be case 1 and the other will be case 2 we can't directly take any of these cases because it is npda so we don't know कि मुझे लेफ्ट वाला पार्ट लेना है या राइट वाला पार्ट लेना है समझ रहे हो सो आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग द केसेस एंड देन वी विल सॉल्व इट यूजिंग एग्जांपल्स अदरवाइज थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग बैठेगा ओके द मिडल स्ट्रिंग इज रीच्ड middle character is reached basically and hence start to pop the respective symbols from the stack. अभी देखो क्या है एग्जांपल I will take a very small example and show you how it is done. ठीक है just have a look all of you what exactly is happening I'm initially reading an A on top of R. So I know that I need to push this A. So it simply becomes BBA, comma XR, right? What happens next? Again, there is a B. So it would be somewhat like this, correct? Now you only tell me, अपने stack पे अभी क्या है? R था, X and Y, right? So as you can see, it is B on top of Y. So there are two possibilities now. As Ayush has mentioned, that whenever we encounter consecutive things, we have to take that logic that जब भी दो चीजें repeat हो रही है, for example यहाँ पे देखो A B B A, so what is happening? B is repeating, consecutive है B. So अपने पास दो options है, either we can keep on pushing or we can start popping. समझ रहा है सबको अभी? Whenever the characters start repeating, we have two options. That is case one or case two. Kindly drop in your feedbacks. नहीं समझा तो बताओ वापस. I will explain it once again. Guys, kindly let me know. Okay, प्रतीक ध्यान से देख, एग्जांपल देख ध्यान से, समझाता हूँ. तो बेसिकली रिपीट हो रहा है कैरेक्टर्स ए बी बी ए. एम आई करेक्ट? अपने पास केसेस क्या है? वंस अगेन रीड द केसेस. केस वन is nothing but whenever the machine thinks that the middle character is not reached, it keeps on pushing. As it is a non-deterministic push down automata, we don't have a specific route. Previous case में we had a specific route कि C तक push करना है, C के बाद pop करना है. But in this case, as there is no middle character, तो आपका machine समझेगा ही नहीं कि middle आया है या नहीं. That's why it has two ways. One will keep on pushing and the other will start popping. अभी समझा? So we have to take into consideration both the cases, case one as well as case two. Okay. अभी देखो ये वाला आगे क्या होता है. सो केस वन अगर मैं लेफ्ट साइड में ड्रॉ कर रहा हूं, सो एक एक पाथ आपका पुश करता रहेगा, दूसरा पाथ आपका पॉप पॉप करना स्टार्ट करेगा. सो इफ आई कीप ऑन पुशिंग ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, इट सिंपली बिकम्स वाई वाई एक्स आर. पहले लेफ्ट वाला कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं. देन इट बिकम्स क्यू जीरो कॉमा एप्सिलॉन, दैट इज एक्स वाई y, xr. Now, as we can see that all the inputs have been read and there are still characters left on the stack. So left वाला जो path है उससे मुझे clear idea मिल जाएगा कि that will not accept the strings, it will reject it. Similarly, let's now move focus towards the right hand side string. It is q0. Now I know that q0 be on y. So I basically need to pop it, right? Pop करूंगा तो state change होगा. So it becomes q1 comma a comma xr. Now again it is q1 a on top of x, so we can pop it. It remains in q1. It becomes somewhat like this and it will be accepted. So as you can see from this example, this is the simplest example I could take. It simply shows you it will be qf. Okay, आगे qf आएगा, डालना बाकी है. It is qf comma epsilon comma r. So as you can see, it is very much clear that whenever characters start repeating, we have two options. Either we keep on pushing or we start popping. So अभी आपने देखा कि pushing अगर मैं कर रहा हूं तो it gets rejected. But on the other hand, whenever I started popping, there is one path which will ultimately accept the string. Am I clear? Do let me know. Okay. Now एक example लिया है मैंने right side में in yellow ink. Okay, just have a look. A B B A, A B B A. It is again a palindrome. सेम चीज है, मैंने दो बार लिखा है. Can you see it? It is a palindrome, right? So again इसमें भी सेम चीज होने वाला है. Yes or no? What we can do is again, अभी यहाँ पे देखो क्या हो रहा है. We are having two characters, two set of characters which are having consecutive values. एक तो यहाँ पे और एक यहाँ पे, right? So in such a case, जैसे आयुष ने पहले बोला था और मैं बोला, I had told you कि वो हम लोग डायरेक्टली पॉप नहीं कर सकते. That applies over here. Because अगर हम डायरेक्टली पॉप कर देंगे तो मशीन आपका आगे बढ़ेगा नहीं. So in such a case, what happens is again whenever there are double characters, हम लोग दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करेंगे. As you can see, यहाँ पे पाथ डिवाइड होगा, वन विल बी अ लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पाथ एंड द अदर विल बी अ राइट हैंड साइड पाथ, ठीक है। उस पे ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म होते रहेंगे। अल्टीमेटली जो राइट हैंड वाला पाथ है वहां पे एक्सेप्ट होता है स्ट्रिंग, बिकॉज वेन एवर वी कीप ऑन पॉपिंग some particular state will be achieved where all these strings will be accepted, because ये आगे जाके further split होगा। if you see, यहाँ पे तो split हुआ ही है, first split, second split यहाँ पे वापस होगा। why? Because again they are consecutive values। am I correct or not? just have a look once again। थोड़ा complex है question, try to understand it। a b b a a b b a, फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर फर्स्ट स्प्लिट यहाँ पे आएगा, राइट। लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाला तो सबके सब 8 के 8 कैरेक्टर्स को वो एक्सेप्ट करेगा, एंड हेंस पुश करते करते वो रिजेक्ट करेगा एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम। बट राइट हैंड साइड वाला पाथ वापस यहाँ पे स्प्लिट होगा। एम आई करेक्ट? समवॉट लाइक दिस। सो जो ये वाला पाथ है दैट इज गोइंग टू एक्सेप्ट, एंड जो ये वाला पाथ है दैट इज गोइंग टू अगेन रिजेक्ट। एम आई क्लियर? ट्राई टू विजुअलाइज इट। दो बार कॉन्सिक्यूटिव वैल्यू, एक एक्चुअली यहाँ पे एक और कॉन्सिक्यूटिव वैल्यू है, इफ यू पे अटेंशन केयरफुली तो फर्दर और एक स्प्लिट आएगा। जहां पे भी कॉन्सिक्यूटिव वैल्यूज आ रहे हैं वहां पे आपका ट्री स्प्लिट होने वाला है। आई विल गिव दिस क्वेश्चन फॉर होमवर्क, बाद में करना, बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन इन हैंड। जो आपको दिया है पहले उसके ट्रांजिशन फंक्शंस को समझो, क्या फंक्शंस होंगे उसके, एंड देन यू कैन एक्सपेरिमेंट, कीप ऑन एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग विद डिफरेंट क्वेश्चंस। ओके, एम आई क्लियर? This was just to explain you what exactly is an even palindrome. Now, actually, let's start with the transition function. Am I clear? Okay. So let's start with the transition functions, and then you will come to know कि exactly जो मैंने यहाँ पे reject accept दिखा है वो लिखना कैसे है exam में. Okay. So the very first thing is you have to start from Q0. Okay. So जैसे हमने पिछले केस में किया था, if you remember, the string can even contain a single C. याद है? But in this case there is no C, right? So is it possible कि string totally empty हो, still वो accept हो जाए? Is it possible that the string is totally empty and it gets accepted? Will it be considered as a palindrome or not? You only tell me. अगर पिछले केस में हम एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हैं तो why not in this case? If L is epsilon, will it be accepted or not? That is what I'm asking. Actually, again, have a look at the question. आप ही बताओ मुझे, क्वेश्चन में किधर भी मेंशन नहीं किया हुआ है। अगेन सेम थिंग, हैव अ लुक एट द क्वेश्चन। क्वेश्चन में किधर भी मेंशन नहीं किया है द लेंथ ऑफ द स्ट्रिंग शुड बी मोर देन 0। So it depends ultimately on the question. क्वेश्चन में अगर आर्बिट्रली मेंशन नहीं किया है देन यू कैन टेक दिस ट्रांजिशन, अदरवाइज स्किप दिस ट्रांजिशन। समझा? क्वेश्चन में अगर मेंशन नहीं किया है लेंथ शुड बी मोर देन 0 और लेंथ शुड बी लेस, लेंथ शुड नॉट बी 0, देन you can decide whether you want to add this transition or not. In the question, it is not mentioned that the length should be more than 0, so we can take this transition. Otherwise, you can skip it. Simple. Okay, let's move ahead. The next transition is somewhat like this. जो actual transition आपका चालू हो रहा है, that is Q0 A on R. Again, similar kind of thing. We know that it is nothing but Q0 comma XR. Similarly, next transition would be Q0 B on top of R. It will be Q0 by R. ये तो simple है, सब में same चीज होता है. What next? Next is A on top of A that we had done in the previous case also. यहाँ पे होगा actual change. Pay attention carefully. A on top of A मतलब characters are repeating, yes or no? यही मैंने बताया था. ऊपर यही बताया था ना, whenever we are having same characters, consecutive characters, we have two options. That is case 1 and case 2. Am I clear? Are you following me? Yes. Okay. So in such a case, there are two possibilities. One path that will keep on pushing and the other part that will start popping. So if we keep on pushing, it would look something like this. And if we keep on popping, it would look something like this. Am I clear? Have a look once again. Initial तो हमने push किया, okay, that's fine. It was empty, so we have pushed x and y separately. Now it is x on top of, sorry, a on top of a. That is, we are having consecutive values. So in such a case, we are having two possibilities. One will keep on pushing, and the other will start popping. This is that scenario. समझा सबको? Okay. Push किया है तो no state change, but whenever I have started popping, I have changed my state. Clear? नेक्स्ट ट्रांजिशन सेम थिंग बी के लिए भी आएगा, बट बी का एक और पॉसिबिलिटी बचा है, दैट इज बी ऑन टॉप ऑफ एक्स. तो हम लोग पहले एक्स खत्म कर देते हैं. तो बी ऑन टॉप ऑफ एक्स इज नथिंग बट इट वुड बी वाई एक्स. ये तो सिंपल है, कुछ है ही नहीं इसमें चेंज. ओके, नाउ वी कैन स्टार्ट विथ ऑन टॉप ऑफ वाई वाला फंक्शन. So it is nothing but q0 a on top of y. It is very simple. It becomes q0 xy because we are pushing a मतलब x. So we are pushing x on top of y. Change होगा अगले वाले में. That is this q0 b on top of y. It simply means there are two consecutive b's. So again apply the same logic that we have applied over here. It becomes q0 comma yy. That is one path will keep on pushing and the other path will start popping. Am I clear? This is the only difference in even palindromes. Otherwise, everything else is same. यही चीज मैं एग्जांपल में बता रहा था आपको, और वही चीज अभी हम लोग ट्रांजिशन फंक्शंस के रूप में देख रहे हैं. राइट? Am I clear till here? Any doubts so far? It's very simple. Whenever you encounter consecutive values, you have two options. One will keep on pushing and the other will start popping. That is what we have shown in these two cases. First case it was A on top of A, and in this case it is B on top of B. Clear? Any doubts so far? Anything else you want me to again repeat? Or is it fine? Do let me know. The question is not complete yet. Okay, come on, give your feedbacks. Okay, clear till here. Fine. So next step is simply जो last values बचते हैं. Last value as in अभी क्या करना है बताओ. Now I'm in Q1, right? So in Q1 अपना जनरल स्टैंड क्या है? Whenever A comes on top of A, we have to pop. वो तो सेम चीज ही रहने वाला है ना. That is not going to change. So whenever this happens, देखो अभी क्या हो रहा है कि over here what happened is we changed our state from Q0 to Q1 in case there are two characters appearing consecutive. So now my machine is in Q1. Again, in Q1, if I encounter something like this, that is, again, there are some characters repeating, then we can directly start popping. Why? So, because we have already changed our states, so we don't need to change our state any further. अभी अपना एक्चुअल पॉपिंग स्टार्ट हो गया है. मतलब स्टैक ऐसा था, over here we came to know that there was some possibility of a middle string. So middle string तक पहुंच गए. उसके बाद अगर कैरेक्टर्स रिपीट होना चालू हो गए तो सिंपली पॉप. मतलब क्या हो रहा है? बेसिक पैलिंड्रोम का कंसेप्ट अपना. Palindrome is nothing but whenever strings start repeating in the reverse order, we pop it. वही चीज यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Am I clear? Let me take this example once again. जो छोटा वाला एग्जांपल लिया था ए बी बी ए वाला. ओके, तो व्हाट हैपेंड इज ए आया तो मैंने एक्स पुश किया, राइट. बी आया तो मैंने वाई पुश किया. नाउ कैरेक्टर्स आर स्टार्टेड टू बेसिकली रिपीट ओवर हियर. सिमिलर कैरेक्टर्स है, कॉन्जिक्यूटिव कैरेक्टर्स है. सो जैसे हमने ऊपर देखा था, इफ यू रिमेंबर ओवर हियर इट वाज समवॉट लाइक दिस q1 a on x. सो अभी यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखो, it is q1 a on x. So now we know that we have already entered into q1 state, and q1 state is only about popping because q0 was all about pushing Whenever we encountered repeating characters, we divided our entire string into two parts. One path was keep on pushing and the other path is popping. So we have entered into the popping phase now. एक बार पॉपिंग में घुस गए, सो यू आर नाउ इन Q1 स्टेट. उसके बाद कैरेक्टर्स रिपीट होने लगे तो सिंपली पॉप देम ताकि आपका स्टैक एम्प्टी हो जाए. सो वी नीड टू ऐड दीज ट्रांजिशंस आल्सो इन आवर मेन ट्रांजिशन फंक्शन. So it somewhat becomes like this. ध्यान से देखो अभी. Okay. So it somewhat becomes like this. Whenever characters repeat in Q1, we need to pop them. And finally, Q1 पे अगर empty हो गया string, so we know that we need to go to final state. Am I clear? Example लेते हैं इसमें बड़ा सा कुछ. You only tell me. Give me an example and then we'll solve it. थोड़ा बड़ा लेना मतलब कम से कम 6 to 8 कैरेक्टर्स ताकि एग्जाम्पल प्रॉपरली समझा सके हम. Suggest some value in terms of A and B. It should be an even palindrome. Let's solve it and see whether our transitions are correct or not. Okay, I've got one suggestion, so let me take it. It is A. First जो है वो लेता हूँ. Okay. A B A B B B B A B A. Okay, 10 characters. So initially I am in Q0 and this is R. So let's follow our transition functions. What exactly happens is I am in Q0. So in Q0 on A and R, I know that I need to keep on pushing. So it becomes B A B B B B A B A comma XR. यहाँ तक तो ठीक है. अगला भी सिंपल है because there is no occurrence of repeating characters. So it becomes A B B B B A B A. Again it becomes YXR. Clear? What next? A आया तो again A को push करना है. I'm going slow. B B B B A B A. It becomes X Y X R. यहाँ तक ठीक है, सबको समझा यहाँ तक. We are simply pushing. अभी B आया. B के केस में भी कोई इशू नहीं होगा because B on top of X है. And if you see Q0 B on top of X, it is this one. We are simply pushing something. Okay. So again, it is nothing but Q0. एक B कम हो गया. B B B A B A and it is Y X Y X R. यहाँ तक everything is fine. Now the problem may arise because it is B on top of Y. And as we know, if it is B on top of Y, this particular second criteria we have to follow. That is, there will be two paths. First path will keep on pushing and the other path will pop the first element from the stack. So in such a case, you need to divide it. Okay, I will show it over here because I'm running out of space. So it will be somewhat like this. पहला left side में हम लोग push कर रहे हैं. So it becomes Q0, comma एक value read कर लिया तो क्या बचेगा? B B A B A and I will keep on pushing. Push मतलब Y ही push करना पड़ेगा because B था, right? And right वाला जो path है उसमें क्या आएगा? One character from the top will be popped. So it will be X Y X R. एक कुछ मिस्टेक है सर. हाँ नहीं बराबर X Y X R करेक्ट. सो यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबको? काइंडली लेट मी नो. पहले चार कैरेक्टर्स थे बट दिस टाइम इट इज B ऑन टॉप ऑफ Y मतलब कॉन्जिक्यूटिव कैरेक्टर्स आ गया. वो तो क्लियरली दिख ही रहा है कि ये B तक ठीक था बट यहाँ पे रिपीट हो रहा है. हेंस वी हैव एडेड दिस एक्स्ट्रा फेज. एक फेज में पुश होगा, एक फेज में पॉप होगा, राइट? सो अगर इसी में मैं वापस कंटिन्यू करता हूँ बिकॉज वी हैव टू शो इट और हमें दोनों चीजें साइमल्टेनियसली शो करना है एग्जांपल में, इसलिए थोड़ा लेंथी होता है प्रॉब्लम में. ओके, सो इन दिस केस व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, लेफ्ट वाला पाथ को ही कंप्लीट करते हैं आगे. सो इट इज अगेन B ऑन टॉप ऑफ Y. अभी क्या होगा? यू ओनली टेल मी. इट इज अगेन B ऑन टॉप ऑफ Y. So again there would be a split, yes or no? अच्छा एग्जांपल दिया समझाने के लिए. It is b on top of y, correct? So again there would be a split. Left वाला path again सिर्फ push करेगा, so it becomes ba, so it becomes y, एक और y, x r. लिखते टाइम कंफ्यूज मत होना, बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर्स है यहाँ पे. राइट वाला पार्ट पॉप करेगा, सो इट बिकम्स Q1, यहाँ पे Q1 आएगा बाय मिस्टेक, सॉरी. Q1 कॉमा पॉप किया तो यहाँ पे तो बी ए बचा, और यहाँ पे फर्स्ट सिंबल निकल गया तो इट बिकम्स वाई एक्स आर. पेज कम है इसलिए थोड़ा कंजेस्टेड लिख रहा हूं मैं. ओके, यहां तक क्लियर हुआ सबको? ठीक है. द सेम थिंग अगेन कीप्स ऑन रिपीटिंग फॉर दिस. एज यू कैन सी अगेन इट इज बी ऑन टॉप ऑफ वाई, सो ये बढ़ता जाएगा चेन. बट वी नो दैट आंसर हमें राइट साइड वाले पे ही मिलने वाला है. यस और नो? बिकॉज लेफ्ट वाला जो पाथ है वो सिर्फ पुश ही करता रहेगा, एंड राइट वाले पाथ में कहीं जाके हमें किसी एक पर्टिकुलर चेन में आंसर मिलेगा. ऑब्वियसली इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम एग्जाम में नहीं आता है. एग्जाम में आपको 4 या तो 6 कैरेक्टर्स का ही कुछ पूछेंगे, और इन केस इफ दे हैव नॉट मेंशन्ड एनी एग्जांपल, जस्ट टिक विथ दिस एग्जांपल A B B A. छोटा सा एग्जांपल लो एंड सॉल्व करो, 4 स्टेप में आंसर आ जाएगा इसका. एम आई करेक्ट नाउ? एम आई क्लियर? Have you understood this question? Kindly let me know. थोड़ा टाइम गया इसको एक्सप्लेन करने में, बट आई गेस इट वाज नीडेड बिकॉज इट्स क्वाइट कंफ्यूजिंग. Am I clear? What about the others? Kindly let me know if they have understood this concept, because these are the favorite questions which are appearing in every alternate papers. Either कभी odd palindrome पूछते हैं, or they may even ask even palindromes. These questions keep on repeating in every alternate papers. So if you're lucky, you will encounter such questions. लकी क्यों बोल रहा हूँ? बिकॉज दे आर वेरी स्कोरिंग. कुछ नहीं है, सिर्फ आपको याद करना है दो केसेस को, एंड देन यू हैव टू राइट इट. ट्रांजिशन तो बहुत सिंपल है आई गेस. ओके, सो आई गेस आई कैन स्टार्ट विद द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. स्टार्ट तो कर ही सकते हैं, देन वी विल सी. So the basic problems on PDA have been finished. So what exactly we are going to start is, we are going to start with conversions. Conversions, as already explained, there are two types of conversions in PDA. First is, there you would be given a context free grammar, and you need to convert that CFG into a PDA. This is the first type of conversion. And second type of conversion is reverse. Okay, so we are going to start with the first type of conversion, that is from CFG to PDA. Rules देख लेते क्या है. As you all know, the CFG is made up of 4 tuples: variables, terminals, production rules, and the start symbol. So we can construct a PDA that is basically simulating a leftmost derivation. We've already seen what is leftmost derivation, right? We all know about it. तो अभी इतना कंफ्यूज मत हो, ये क्या है, m क्या है, सब कुछ समझेगा, बहुत इजी है. If you compare this with your actual PDA का notation, things will be very clear. This is nothing but the states. कितने states होने चाहिए? So whenever we are converting a CFG into a PDA, don't bother about Q0, Q1, whatever. हमें कुछ push pop के लिए अलग अलग states नहीं चाहिए. It's very simple. Keep it simple. You are only going to have one state, that is Q, small q. Okay. This is nothing but the terminals. This is nothing but the union of terminals and variables. This is your transition function. This is your initial state Q. This is nothing but your start state, जो हमेशा start state होता है ग्रामर का. And if you remember, if you compare this with your PDA का definition, PDA के केस में F था, याद है किसी को? F for final state. Am I correct? F for final state. But in this case, what we are doing is, we are, as I have already explained, that we don't need separate states. एक ही स्टेट से काम चलाना है, एकदम सिंपल रखना है. So what does this phi signify or null signify? This simply signifies that at the end your stack should be empty. That is, it should only have R on top. If you recollect, we had seen that we can accept strings in PDA using 2 methods. पहला क्या था? Empty stack, and second one was the final state. याद है किसी को? Do you still remember it? Basics है, theory है. There are two possible ways. Either we clear our stack, empty our stack, or we reach our final states. So in this case, as we are having only a single state, so we are solving the problem by this method, that is empty stack method. So we are not moving into QF, we are remaining in Q. Just make sure that the stack is empty. That is our objective. Okay, so how to do it? बहुत simple है. Just pay attention. These are certain rules, and these rules will be clear once we take the problem. Just go through the rules once. दो steps है, दो steps में हमें आंसर सॉल्व करना है. Just go through it once. रूल क्या है पहले समझो. The rule is, whenever for each variable a belongs to v, मतलब कितने भी वेरिएबल्स का सेट हो, हर एक वेरिएबल के लिए आपको ऐसा एक ट्रांजिशन ऐड करना है. दैट ट्रांजिशन इज नथिंग बट ट्रांजिशन ऑफ q कॉमा एप्सिलॉन कॉमा a. अभी ये स्टैंडर्ड है, इट्स कमिंग फ्रॉम आई गेस लास्ट 20 to 30 years, उससे भी ज्यादा वही स्टैंडर्ड फॉलो हो रहा है. सो बेसिकली दिस इज द मेथड बाय विच वी कैन कन्वर्ट अ CFG इनटू अ PDA. सिंपल स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशंस है. Simple, have a look at these two transitions. According to your question, do the changes. देखो क्या कर रहे हैं. जितने वेरिएबल्स है, हर एक वेरिएबल्स के लिए आपको ऐसे ट्रांजिशंस बनाने हैं. दैट इज ट्रांजिशन ऑफ q कॉमा null input on that particular variable produces q comma alpha. अभी अल्फा क्या है? अल्फा इज नथिंग बट, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी ऐसा कुछ ट्रांजिशन दिया है आपको, तो दिस इज अल्फा एंड दिस इज a. तो लिखना कैसे है? ट्रांजिशन ऑफ q, I'm writing it over here, transition of q comma epsilon comma s. Why s? Because a is nothing but a set of variables and I am having only a single variable s, so it gets replaced into q comma 0 1. Am I clear? कुछ नहीं है, simple replacements है. This is your first example. And second is nothing but in terms of terminals. पहला प्रोडक्शन होगा इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेरिएबल्स एंड सेकंड विल बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ टर्मिनल्स. मैं क्लियर? अभी क्या करना है? टर्मिनल्स कितने हमारे पास? 0 है एंड 1 है. टर्मिनल्स आर नथिंग बट इनपुट्स, राइट? तो कैसे लिखेंगे? q कॉमा 0 is nothing but q comma epsilon. Similarly, the next terminal is 1. It becomes q comma 1 is nothing but q comma epsilon. Am I clear now? So basically आपके पास जो CFG था, ये आपका CFG है. You have converted this CFG into these three production rules or simply into these three transition functions. बन गया ना आपका PDF? Yes or no? Have a look at this example then and it will be clear. Same चीज आपको यहाँ पे apply करना है. Start applying this. In the meantime, I will drop in the attendance link. These are your steps. First two steps. We still have time. We can easily finish this question. So kindly stay back for these remaining 6 minutes. Okay. So let's start with this problem. In this problem, what is a? पहले तो देखो a क्या है? a मतलब आपके set of variables. आपके पास only एक ही variable है, that is s. Terminals कौन से आपके पास? You are having terminals as in 0 and 1. So according to your formula, according to your steps, what you need to do is, पहला transition क्या होता है? First transition is somewhat like this. It is q comma epsilon comma a. Now a is what? A is s, so it becomes this. If you compare it with this, which same चीज किया है मैंने, q comma epsilon comma a. A is nothing but the variables. अगर 5 वेरिएबल होते तो ऐसे 5 अलग अलग आते. यहाँ पे ओनली एक ही वेरिएबल है s, So I'm writing it like this. Right side पे क्या बनता है? It is Q comma alpha. Okay. Now what is alpha? अल्फा मैंने क्या बोला था, जो उसकी प्रोडक्शन है राइट साइड पे, दोज आर अल्फा. तो यहाँ पे तीन चीज बनने चाहिए सेपरेटली राइट साइड पे. सो वी नीड टू हैव अ सेट. इट्स बेसिकली क्यू कॉमा जीरो एस वन. इट इज क्यू कॉमा जीरो जीरो. एंड इट इज क्यू कॉमा वन वन. एंड क्लोज द सेट. Am I clear with this? काइंडली लेट मी नो. ओके. सेम, बहुत सिंपल चीज है, सिर्फ ये फॉर्मूला है, उसको फॉलो करना है. अल्फा क्या है? अल्फा इज नथिंग बट द प्रोडक्शंस इन जी. जी मतलब आपका ग्रामर. क्लियर? सो ये आपका पहला प्रोडक्शन इज डन. सेकेंड विल बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ टर्मिनल्स. हाउ मेनी टर्मिनल्स आर देयर? जीरो एंड वन. सो उसका फॉर्मूला क्या था? Q कॉमा टर्मिनल्स, उसी को रिपीट करना है. इट इज जीरो कॉमा जीरो. इट गिव्स यू बेसिक पॉपिंग ऑपरेशन. सो अभी समझ रहा है क्या चीज हो रहा है? इट इज सिमिलर टू योर पैलिंड्रोम क्वेश्चन. जब भी रिपीट हो रहा है वी आर पॉपिंग इट. इट्स सिमिलर टू दैट. ओके एंड डन. एम आई क्लियर? ये बेसिक पहला क्वेश्चन था इसलिए सिंपल है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑनवर्ड्स आई विल इंक्रीज द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. सो इज इट क्लियर नाउ? आपको सिर्फ ये फॉर्मूला फॉलो करना है. इफ यू वांट अगेन काइंडली टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस. जो व्हाइट इंक में लिखा है वो एक्चुअल फॉर्मूला का डेफिनेशन है, और जो येलो इंक में लिखा है दैट इज एन एग्जांपल. सो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ओके, आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. So we are going to meet on Friday, I guess, directly.